Shabbat Shalom to all my friends in SW3 and beyond. This week's Sidra is Pinchas. Pinchas, who sees the plague, he sees that the Jewish people have been bowing down to the idols, running around with the Moabite and Midianite women. It's gone too far, and when his uncle Moshe is abducted by one of the Jewish people saying, well, you married a non-Jew, why can't we? He decides to take the law into his own hands, and Pinchas kills the Jew and the Midianite woman that he was with. And God in this week's Sidra says, because Pinchas calmed my anger, I will give him my covenant of peace. And the question is asked, we know that God always acts like for like. Anything we do, we are either rewarded or we are punished by God in the same like. How can you give Pinchas the covenant of peace when a most violent act was done by Pinchas to stop the plague and to stop the fighting and the killing? And the Maharal from Prague gives a brilliant understanding and insight. He says, the way Pinchas is described and introduced in this week's Sidra, it says, Pinchas, the son of Elazar, who was the son of Aaron the Cohen. And Rashi asks, why are you going back all the way to Aaron? Because Rashi says Pinchas on the other side, his grandfather, was Jethro, Yitro, the Midianite priest. And they said, of course, this fellow, he's going to have some sort of non-Jewish tendencies because his grandfather was a Midianite priest. So the Torah specifically says no. Pinchas is the son of Aaron, of Elazar, who is the son of Aaron, from that lineage. Because don't think that just because Jethro's job, as we know, was to fatten up the animals, to bring them to slaughter for the idols, and therefore the whole process of slaughtering was in one side of his lineage. So he was deciding to do something violent. That was not what he was doing. He was doing it from the other side, from Aaron. As the ethics of the Father says, be like Aaron, someone who loves peace and who seeks peace. He was doing this purely to stop the killing, and that's what happened. And by God saying, I'm giving him my covenant of peace, God is confirming that Pinchas's actions were an action to make peace. And sometimes that's what's needed to bring peace on. Shabbat Shalom.